Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade Alycia. I am the founder of Jade Alycia Inc., Jade Alycia Beauty, jwbranding.co, and Profit from Your Untapped Passion. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 7 reasons why online businesses succeed. While you're watching, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. When you have a business online, you have the option to fail or succeed. And obviously, when you go into business, you are going into it to succeed, right? You want to have success, you want it to grow, you want to build it. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 7 reasons why online businesses succeed. And these 7 reasons are things that you should consider incorporating within your business if you have not already. Reason number 1 why online businesses succeed is because they have strong leadership that has a detailed vision. This is really important because as a leader of your brand, everything trickles down from you. So you really set the tone of how things should be done, how things should be run, what your business aesthetic is, how the customers are to visualize it, to see you, how you represent yourself, how you show up in the marketplace. Where you show up in the marketplace. Like leadership, strong leadership is so important. When you have leadership that is not strong, you're going to be going back and forth like this. You're going to feel really unconfident. You're going to be doing whatever your competitors are doing to keep up with your competitors. But as a leader, you are the one that sets the tone for your industry. You're the one that's supposed to be the game changer, the trailblazer, the innovator. And so in taking that position, you have to make sure that you are strong and you are confident in your vision that is very detailed for your business. And I mean down to the T. Of course, there are going to be details that are so far in advance you can't really map out, but you have a good idea of what those will be. And the vision that is right in front of you that you're currently working on is extremely detailed. And you have a plan and a strategy in place on how to execute it. Reason number 2 why online businesses succeed is because they embrace innovation. There is nothing worse than going to a business or a company or online brand that is out of date, that is clearly visibly out of date, that is very behind the times, that when you go there, you're asking to do something that every other business might offer, or the new businesses offer, the ones that keep up with innovation, that this brand does not offer. And you look at them and you're like, why? I'm your modern day customer. Why are you not constantly investing and innovating in your business? And it's just like with anything else in life. When you want something to grow and you always want to be sharp at it, you have to go back and reinvent yourself. You have to go back and dedicate more time, more research, more funding to make it the best that it can be. And there's no way that it can be that way if you stop innovating. And the moment you stop innovating and embracing innovation within your business, that is the moment that your business is going to die and begin to shrink. And this is where you go into the area of, okay, do we either fix this so that we can go back to growing, back to flourishing, back to keeping up with the times, or do we stay the same and think that our customers are supposed to adjust to us, and then therefore we end up failing? So it is a conscious choice, and it is something that you have to continually do and not something you just do one time. The third reason why online businesses succeed is because they accurately allocate their resources. This means that they are delegating the correct amount of funding. It could be materials, it could be workers, it could be outsourcing. They are delegating these things correctly in the amount necessary in order to make that area successful. And what you will find is that different areas of your business need to be allotted different amounts of things. Everything is not going to be the same. And over time, as you are reviewing yourself yearly, quarterly, however often you review your results for your business, you will find that there are areas that need less of this and areas that need more. And you just give and you take and you figure that out over time. But making sure you find that proper balance is what leads to success. Because if you have an area that's lacking, that you are undersupplying and not giving enough resources to, that area is bound to fail. And that failure is going to reflect on your whole entire business. It's not just going to be over there in the corner. It's going to affect the other parts of your business, and it is going to become like a domino effect. So to avoid that, you need to make sure through trial and error, you're finding out what the proper balance of resources to this department is, to that department is, to this project would be. The fourth reason why online businesses succeed is because they never give up. You cannot give up. I'm telling you, do not give up, especially with the online space, because it is changing rapidly every single day. As you know, you go on TikTok, things are trending every single day. You go on Instagram, there's like a sound that you always keep seeing. People are making videos for, or a type of content that's really highly consumed. And you have to keep up with those things, but in a way that's encouraging and that's like, okay, this is cool, this is new. So you have to embrace change, right? In order to be able to never give up. And you also have to be resilient in your way that you don't want to ever consider failure. Failure is not an option, okay? It's not an option. Keep it out of your head. Always look at your big picture vision for your brand, for your business, tied into your purpose. Look at that as well and say to yourself, okay, how can I get closer to this? I've tried this, I've tried that, this has worked, this has not worked, but for the things that have not worked, why are they not working? And for the things that are working, how can we do more of that in a way that complements the things that we're going to change to make them now work? One thing I've learned being a business owner and being in business, working corporately, is that they fail a lot. Businesses fail a lot, and they're not going to present their failures to you on their Instagram, on their social medias. They're not going to scream from the rooftops that we spent millions of dollars on this marketing campaign, this commercial that we ran ads on, and it absolutely flopped. They're not going to tell you that. But in the corporate meetings, they do tell you that. And they also tell you the data that they collected and what they think they're going to do to tweak this to maybe make it work better the next time. And it's not just one time that they try and fix this. Sometimes they spend years doing little tweaks to fix what they want to work. And all that comes down to is never giving up. You cannot give up. And so when you're feeling discouraged, when you're feeling down, when you're feeling overwhelmed, that is your chance and your opportunity to get into a quiet space and go to God and tell him, Lord, I'm feeling discouraged. Lord, I'm feeling down. Lord, give me help. How do I maneuver through this? Give me stamina. Give me stability. Give me peace about this. Give me direction. Give me strategy. Whatever it is that you need, even if you just need upliftment, like show me, Lord, that I can make it through this. Give me your word that I can then meditate on and use to strengthen me daily in this, because I know you've assigned this to me. That is how you fill yourself up, and that is how you never give up. It is not through your own strength that you don't give up, because you will give up 100 times over if you're just doing it out of your own strength. You have to go and get God's strength, and he will make sure that if he's called you to do it and he's told you to do it, you're never going to give up. Reason number 5 online businesses succeed is that they are constantly thinking outside the box. And this has to do with your marketing. Every single piece of content that you produce, whether you run it on your socials, whether you run it on huge media platforms, whether you get press, wherever you're putting it at, right? It could just be right on your website. It could be on your email list. It could be on your YouTube channel. Wherever you are putting these things, you have to think outside the box. People like to see how you as a brand are keeping up with the times and how you are always thinking of new and innovative ways to pull them in. And this can be with doing different types of marketing campaigns for your brand that are not your average, that have not been done over and over again, but that are cool, that are new, that are fresh, that are, hey, that's different. And that caught my eye. And that's why I follow this brand. That's how I discovered this brand. That's why I stay with this brand. You have to give people reasons to want to know you, to see what you offer, how you can help them, and to stay with you over time. And that starts with thinking outside the box, not just one time, but repeatedly, over and over. Make it a habit. The number 6 reason why online businesses succeed is because they are not afraid to fail. And this is something you cannot be afraid of in business in general. Failure is part of the learning process. Failure is how you get better. Failure is how you learn how to master your skill and your industry. Because once you get to mastery level, then you are able to really make a repeated impact and change, right? The whole time before you get to mastery level, you are learning along the way. And in order to learn, you have to fail. So it is part of the process. Do not be afraid of this. All businesses, like I said, big, small, local, global, they fail. They do fail, and they fail repeatedly, but it's the way in which you take those failures and you process them in order to make them successes. You learn that through going through failure. Just like in life, you failed at things once and you tried it again, and then maybe you didn't get it again, and maybe you tried it 5 times and you finally got it. But to get that reward at the end of it is so energizing, so fulfilling, that you finally mastered something that you once failed at. And so you can't be afraid of doing that in business because you're looking at what people think or who's looking at you. That doesn't matter at all. Look at what you're doing and how you can change it to then be a success. And on a side note, there are times that you will fail over and over and over and over and over again with the same thing. And that might simply mean that it's time to scrap that idea and start over fresh with something new. So either way, you learn to perfect it to make it a success, or you learn that it's just not a good idea at all and that you should replace it with a completely new idea that will be successful. The 7th reason why online businesses succeed, and this is probably the most important of them all, is that they value voices, opinions, and ideas of other people on the team. Being in business, it is not all about you as the founder. You might be the face of your brand, you might be the leader of the brand, but it is not about you at all. It is about the people that you are helping and serving, and in order to best accommodate them, you need other people, you need other ideas, you need teammates, and you need to embrace what they have to say, because you are not all seeing, you can't see all, you don't know all, you don't have the solutions to every single problem, you don't have the ideas for every marketing campaign. And so you have to really learn how to trust the people that you have hired on your team, and you have to learn how to value them, not just taking their ideas and then trying to say like you made them, but embracing them and letting them lead in certain areas where you see that they shine very well. There is no space in business to worry about who is outshining who looks more important than who is more knowledgeable than who. When you guys are on the same team, you guys are working towards the same vision. So it is very important to be able to collaborate with people, to value people no matter what title they have. That does not mean that their idea, their advice, their concept, their suggestion is not valuable. And it is very, very important to learn this early on, because you don't learn this early on, you're going to learn it the hard way later on once your business is suffering from it. So to start from the beginning, you want to make sure you are valuing every single person's voice and opinion and everything that they have to contribute just as much as you do as the founder. And I have a bonus one. The number 8 reason why online businesses succeed is because they move strategically. This one is key because everyone's moving, right? Everyone's doing this person's doing that, they're posting this, they're posting that, this business is selling this business is launching that. But are they doing it with strategy, or are they just doing it out of chaos, out of habit, out of what they see someone else do? How are they measuring this? How are they judging what they should do next? How are they judging if this was successful or not? Like, what is the end goal? And what I've learned being in business is that everything is strategic. Nothing is haphazard. Nothing. Just like everything in life, you will learn the closer you get to God that there is nothing that happens by happenstance. There is a reason behind why everything happens the way that it does, how it does, with who it happens with, when it happens. It is all reasoned out. It all lines up. And the same thing in business. You cannot just launch a product just because someone else is launching a product, or onboard this product because you saw it was really popular with this one brand and now you want to do it because you want a piece of that. It's not about that at all. You have to have a strategy. Do your customers like these things? Do your customers want these ingredients? Are they asking you for these things? Will they use this thing? Is it solving a problem that they currently have that we would be good at solving? Does it fit our brand? Does it fit our vision? Does it fit our mission? Does it align in the way that makes sense with our brand, that is authentic, that's representing it to our customers? Like, you have to think all these things through, even when it comes to marketing. Is this place the best place to put an ad for us? Is this ad really representative of who we are as a brand? You know, does this make sense? Does this align with our values? Is this visual good? Is it not good? Once it is good, where are we going to then expand this to? Where do we want people to go once they see this ad? Like, what's the call to action? Does this make sense? You have to think all of these things through. And that takes strategy. It does not take just an idea and then you execute it. It may start with an idea, but you have to lay out a plan that's measurable, that has a direction to go into, that funnels in to your bigger goals for that year, right? That you break down in quarters. So it has to make sense. You don't just do things out of habit or you see someone else doing it. It has to have a strategy. So I hope this video and these reasons were helpful to you and also insightful for you. And if you would like to be mentored by me, you can check out my mentorship program. PFYUP.com is where you can go to learn more about that. And I mentor you one-on-one in business to help you launch your own luxury online business in 11 weeks. And I only get to help 4 mentees. So just so you guys know, I only select 4 people to then launch with, and the mentorship happens every year in the springtime. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also leave in the comments which one of these reasons was the most helpful to you. And if you have any other reasons that you saw or that you think are why online businesses succeed, drop them in the comments below. Make sure to stop by my Amazon storefront where I have all the business essentials there for you guys. I'm talking business supplies, I'm talking equipment, anything you need if you're doing photo shoots, content creation, running a fashion business, a beauty business, or design business. I have all the stuff that you need to get started there right at home. And don't forget to stop by my brands. I will link them in the description box along with my Amazon storefront. I have Jade Alycia Inc., which is my women's sustainable accessory brand. I have Jade Alycia Beauty, which is my vegan skincare brand. I have jwbranding.co, which is my graphic design company, and Profit from Your Untapped Passion, which is my mentorship brand, but also it is where my book is that I have written. So it is a personal brand, but I do help you through there with my book and my mentorship. And also there is a podcast there. I have a business podcast that you can check out on there as well. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok if you're interested in finding out my business secrets, because I drop them all there. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.